really pleasant this morning. You
Yeah.
guys, I don't know how early. You're up early walking the dog.
Yeah,
I was
7
up
o'clock.
early
7
today,
o'clock.
yes,
yeah,
I was.
man. Yeah, it was nice out there. You know, this
Yeah.
is the kind of mornings I like because
Yeah.
it's so comfortable out there. You know, when you get into the summer months, you know, it can be a little bit warm.
It's muggy
to say
when you
the
get up,
least.
yeah.
I will tell you, I was sneezing a lot. I don't know if there's a high allergy count or
Grasses
pollen.
are high right
Okay.
now, absolutely. You know, this is less than a month to go before the official start of the hurricane season. Our special will be June 1st again, too. So mark that on your calendar. We're going to be from 7 to 8 o'clock, of course, surviving a hurricane. To throw some statistics at you, you know, it's still too early, but I wanted to show you this because we do have a system we are watching. These are May hurricanes over the past 167 years. And, of course, not all the data was there way back in 1851. But we do have storms every once in a while. Look at this. In fact, every 6 years or so, a tropical storm typically pops up, and not many hurricanes. 5 hurricanes, though, did develop in the month of May, and you'll notice all of them in this general area. Nothing out in the Atlantic. This is because the water temperatures here warm up a lot sooner than the Atlantic does. And, well, we have this big area of high pressure over the top of us providing us with delightful weather in terms of morning temperatures. A little warm in the afternoon, but look at all this moisture down to our south. A lot of rainfall over the Bahamas, so if you have a trip planned there, it's going to be tough going, I think, over the next couple of days as a result of an old frontal boundary. That high pressure continues to shift off to the east. We're going to get sandwiched by these two systems. This front trying to break it down, and it will do so. But the high continues to move off to the east. And then notice what happens here. We have a little spin up. That's right, a little rotation starting to develop. Some models are indicating maybe a small tropical depression or possibly just a tropical wave heading off toward the west-northwest. But it's kind of interesting to watch as it moves off to the west-northwest, and this high pressure will weaken. More than likely it'll miss us, but it will bring some rainfall possibly to South Florida and the northern Bahamas over the weekend. Casey Key webcam mentioned the perfect beach weather. That's right, water temperatures in the upper 70s right there with a little west coast sea breeze keeps temperatures low 80s there during the afternoon as opposed to the upper 80s away from the water. And 90 degrees each day. Again, that's away from the water. We're expecting that. Mainly dry. There's a slight chance for a shower coming up over the weekend, but not much. Something in the tropics, and we showed you that earlier. Again, it doesn't look like it's going to develop or have a big impact on our weather, but it's kind of interesting to see that we're getting closer and closer to the start of the official hurricane season, June 1st. A lot of dry air in play right now, moving overhead. And the satellite imagery continues to show fair skies here. We have that east wind. The land warms up much quicker, and so that warmer air and moist air moves over the state, and then it kind of develops these fair weather cumulus clouds. And once in a while they bump up in the west coast sea breeze there, and 1 or 2 spotty showers are possible. But notice, as I take you through time, this ring of clear skies as a result of that high pressure ridge pushing all this warm, moist tropical air right into this frontal boundary, which is going to cause all sorts of headaches for the southern and central plain states over the upcoming days for the potential for severe weather there from Texas all the way up into Illinois. Well, the Titan radar picture does show a few showers down to our south. We could use a little bit of rain. The index that we monitored, the drought, continues to go higher and higher. Went 5 up today in Sarasota County. 85 degrees, that's our current temperature. And again, the high today warmed into the upper 80s, 89 2 days in a row. So near 90, not quite there yet. But this morning's low was nice, wasn't it? 64. So that's average, above average on the high temperature, and the record 92 set back in 2012. Well, the low pressure area over the northeast sneaking off to the east. This is the storm system now, and it's over the central Rockies. That will stay there, and that trough of low pressure will stay there too. And that means our weather's not changing much. We'll start off a bit brisk, 15 knots, 5 to 10 late morning, early afternoon. Then it picks up again later on in the day, up to 15 knots. The extended forecast, not much to show you in terms of differences. A little higher humidity on Thursday. Look for that. And also over the weekend looks good. I know the weekend's always important for outdoor activities. 87. Saturday, lots of sunshine. Maybe a few more clouds on Sunday as that system kind of skirts by the state. And we'll see a slight chance for a shower, mainly in the afternoon. But no real concerns for any outdoor events. If you see any rainfall at all, it'll be brief and won't be much. Back to you.
Thank you, Bob.